I am very much thankful to Mr. Dhanashekhar, the founder of Soy Law Academy, for his providing a valuable opportunity to meet all of you through this webinar. During this COVID, it is the right time to get awareness about how you can get the information from what is required for every day for your practice as well as your studies and your research. I am Dr. Ashok Kumar, as already introduced. I start with the noble poets Tirukkural. எப்பொருள் யார் யார் வாய் கேட்பனும் ஐப்பொருள் மெய்ப்பொருள் காண்பதறிவு. We take this Kural into our information. Whatever may the information you are receiving from whomsoever, that reality or the originality of the information has to be evaluated and checked. That is the real truthfulness or the wisdom. On the basis. So now, in the information technology era, we are using mobile phones, different apps. Every day we are getting so much of informations through WhatsApp and emails, all those things. We don't know how many informations or what are the really fact and not fact, false information or propagating in the society. How the information will be evolved? What is the real information? The information is nothing but a raw data. Suppose you are taking 5 centimeters or 5 number, whether it is a number, centimeter, square meter, what it has to be. It's a 5 is a raw data. It has to be put some information to get the meaningful out of it. For that, if you put 5 centimeter, it may be the height of the person or length of the place, height of the place. Like that, it will give the meaning. Suppose if you take the present situation, in the month of December, January, we just received the information of COVID-19, but we don't know what it is. After some times, we are getting a lot of information about COVID-19. Through that, we came to know it's a disease spread by the a virus called COVID. After that, what it happened, it reached to India. Then we get so many informations, lot of information from you have to do this, you have to take this, you should not touch, like that. After coming, seeing all those information, we come to an conclusion that it is not spread like this. For that, if we take some antibiotics, we are taking the like that. So we should not. We have to maintain social distance. We should not touch others. We should not travel unnecessarily. All those things we get from that information as a knowledge. With this knowledge, we are informing to others, society. Don't go there. Don't touch there. Keep distance. Don't travel during this period. All those things. This is a wisdom. By this, through wisdom, you are creating a new knowledge, new data about all this. This is the information cycle. It is called as information cycle. Like that, if it is information is produced by each and every one of us in a huge level, the information is produced from our human mind. So this, by the research, it have three sources of sort of information. One is primary, the next one is secondary and tertiary. After all the informal gathering or informal discussion, by that all will get some sort of information. Then once again it goes to the research and it became a primary and the useful information to the society. The sources, the information sources by physical means, it will be called as books or non-book materials, or other level, the electronic and print, CD-ROMs, microfilm, microfiche, microfilm like that. By content wise, it may be defined as primary, secondary, and tertiary information. The types of source of information, these things are just giving to input for all of us. That is the only reason. According to Orwell's Library and Glossary, the primary source is defined as original manuscript, contemporary codes or documents which are used by an author in writing book or other literary compilation. The primary source is nothing but from a person. Suppose if you take a researcher, he is noting down from his diaries what he finds from all the reviews, literatures, and what he finds from the research. This is called as a primary source of information. It's he will publish it in journals, research journals, conference papers, and he published the entire research as a dissertation, technical reports, and he may also get patents for the invention. These are called the primary source of information. These are the primary source of information. It's purely based on original information. It may be published in journals, patents, statements, and conference proceedings, etc. The unpublished is they may not publish. Most of the research findings is not published. They are kept in the manuscripts and they are kept in the communication levels, the thesis, and most of the institutional minutes of meetings in the DRDO, like research departments. The secondary sources are defined as books or unpublished literary material in the compilation of which primary source has been used. Secondary source is drawn from the primary source of information to give the meaningful way and to make the primary information in a usable way used as a secondary information. The secondary information is published after evaluation, interpretation. The information may be repackaged according to the requirement of the people, requirement of the society, how they need it. Suppose if you say the census, if you take the census, it's a primary data of information. After that will be classified into male, female, how many transgenders, and in which area, in which districts the cluster is high. On the basis, they evaluate and publish the information in the secondary sources of information. Like review journals, like article reviews, textbooks, data compilations, article indexes, and databases. Most of the, if primary journals have been published, it is not possible to any of the researchers to see all the journals, what are the relevant articles published in his area. For that, what he will do, the publishers will do abstracting, publish the abstracting journals. For that, they will take the journals, articles, abstracts, and publish separately. It is called as abstracting journals and indexing journals. By that, the researcher can identify whether the is relevant field of article has been published in the journal or not, like that. It is useful for the researcher. Tertiary sources consists of primary and secondary sources of information which has been collected and distilled. From primary and secondary sources of information, the tertiary, suppose if you take into law, the judgment is the primary source of information from the judges. The next, it is published in the journals by preparing head notes and these people's intervention. This is amended or not repealed, like that comments. These are called. After that, the digest will be published. So suppose if you take a label or digest or a all India reporter digest, these things will make us to find the right information in a easy way, not to search all the journal or the entire database like that. This is called a tertiary source of information. It summarizes and introduces the current state of research on a topic, summarize or condense information from the primary and secondary sources, provide a list of primary and secondary sources, more extensive information. This is called a tertiary source of information. This is usually called encyclopedias, almanac, fact books, research quick stores, library post pages, pathfinders, like our telephone diaries, like that. How the evolution of information storage media. The information previous in the olden stage, what happened? The people is not in a position to publish their information for the next generation people to learn. And the olden period has done it by clay and the papyrus. By that, they will write what they want and they store it in the clay to be like that. After that, invention of paper and printing, paper media will come. Information explosion has done in the during that period, but place of storage as well as searching also take a lot of space and time. After that, the film media has been invented. By this, the storage device can store more information in a small device, in a small thing OCR like that. After that, magnetic media has been invented. Through that media, we can store a lot of information in a single chip like that DVD, like CD, DVD.
Sorry for the interruption, sir. Your voice is very low. Somebody, ஆமாங்க, chat boxலயும் நிறைய மெசேजेस இருக்கு. வாய்ஸ் ஸ்லோ. chat boxலயும் வாய்ஸ் லோவா இருக்குங்க. கொஞ்சம் மைக் பக்கமா வச்சு கொஞ்சம் இப்போ கொஞ்சம் வாய்ஸ் லோவா இருக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்குன்னு எல்லாம் மெசேஜ் போடுறாங்க.
சரி சரி. இப்போ ஓகேங்களா?
நீங்க வால்யூம் கொஞ்சம் இன்கிரீஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னா பரவாயில்லை. டிவைஸ்ல வால்யூம்
ஃபுல்லா தான் இன்கிரீஸ் பண்ணிருக்கேன்.
ஓகே
ஓகேங்களா?
ஓகே you can get.
Then optical media and web media. Now by this web we are publishing all our details like our CVs, our profiles. Each and every person have a email, web ID. By that people explore them, their activities, achievements like that. In most of the corporates, other business, even the law firms have so many websites because they have to show what are the disciplines they are using and they are dealing with that. By that they can attract the persons and by them develop their business like that. The next will be what we don't know. We will wait and see what will be the next storage medium it will come. The information sources over the web. There are a lot of informations available in the web, like electronic journals, discussion list, forums, Usenet. I mentioned only a few for just understanding. Email-based information, campus-wide, web-app, subject, web direct, online databases, guides to information sources, search engines, and online searching, commercial advertising, customer service information, organization directories, bulletin boards, full text documents like that. We have a lot of information in the web world that has to be evaluated and taken to as per our request. Now we are going to online legal resources. This is our topic. In online legal resources, there are two types based on their accessibility. One is open access sources. The other one is commercial sources. What is the open access sources? Open access sources is that will provide the access at free of cost at anywhere through the web. What is the difference between commercial sources or priced, and they will be given provided access by subscription? What is the subscription means? We have to pay some money for the database vendor to subscribe the data from their website. There are national commercial legal websites are there, and as well as international level are there. Like that, the open sources also have a national level and international level. The open access information is to provide information to all the citizens of the country as well as the world to know about each and every development and growth of the state of affairs. For international online legal databases, Westlaw International, AIN Online, I took some very few only. JSTOR, Pulver Arbitration, like that. This Westlaw International is a research service providing legal professionals with the legal news and business. The Western International have a huge collection of legal information throughout the world. It will provide for legal researchers, students, and lawyers in their relevant area, whatever they require. The Westlaw International have two types of access. Once again, within that international commercial databases, the access methods is two types. One is password based, the other one is IP address based. What is a password? Suppose a number of participants or number of utilizers is very less, like 5 people or 1 people, 10. They can access to their individual password and login ID and password. This is called as password based. The IP based means in that IP, one static IP will be given to the vendor. He will give the connection through that IP. We can use any number of computers within the campus, like with the local area network or wide area network. Any number of participants can access at simultaneously the databases. In IP-based, now recent times, there is also a software like a proxy software came. The same IP-based access information may be accessed from their, suppose if you take a students or the advocates from their home itself, they are giving e-proxy software and like that their password for softwares. These softwares will facilitate the users to access from their residence or from their office itself by using the e-proxy software. The Westlaw International contains cases, United Kingdom cases from 1865, United States federal and state from 1658, the European Union from 1952, Australia from 1903, Hong Kong from 1905, Canada from 1825. It also have the statutes of United Kingdom statutes from 1267 year, fully consolidated, United States Code, fully annotated, comprehensive European Union legislation, Hong Kong legislation from 1997, Canada legislation, fully consolidated, or having. It says some of the gist from the database. For the journal side, it's have more than 1,000 journals, like Harvard Law Journal, European Journal, Criminal Law Review, McGill Law Review, Melbourne University Law Review, Hong Kong Law Journal. These are the journals, and it have more than 1,000 valuable international journals are in the databases. It also have news that New York Times, Financial Times, Thomson Financial News, AP Wire, like that. It's have some of the major channels news also within the database is available. The next one is Hein Online. Hein Online is a product has more than 187 million pages of legal history available in a searchable and image-based searchable format. It's a fully online database, and it has more than 187 million of pages legal history. It also have 2,800 law and law-related periodicals. It is worthy to have a lot of journals. It is also have a congressional record-bound volumes. It's entirely complete coverage of the U.S. report back to 1754. Famous world trials date back to the early 17th century. Legal classics from 18th and 19th century. The United Nations League of Nations Treaties Series. All United States treaties. The Federal Register from inception in 1936. The CFT from the inception in 1938. More than, now it is, the database have more than 3,200 locations in over 150 countries. In the world, it is this database of the largest image-based legal research collection, contains more than century of legal histories. This is a worthy. This has been a product of Williams, Essen and Co. It contains United States Code, US Federal Legislative Utilities Library. It is have a huge library concept. So each and every library have a number of documents within that you can browse and search by using. So it is grouped into a federal like that libraries. US Federal Legislative History Library, US Presidential Library, US Supreme Court Library. You can find in that US Supreme Court Library, US Supreme Court cases and digest all will available. And the US official reports, bound volumes, English reports full reprint from 1220 to 1867, Federal Register, Code of Federal Regulation, Treaties and Agreements Library are available in the Hein Online database. The next one is LexisNexis. The LexisNexis academic is it is also a international legal database. Now it also comes with the LexisNexis India because the pricing is high. For that purpose, they come with academic subscription like that. In that, they will provide only the content related to India, LexisNexis India like that. They came. That will be prices lesser than the international product. It's a service for researching new business and legal topics. It contains more than 6,000 sources from all over the world, drawn from print, broadcast, and online media. These have a topical index and powerful search features to help find exactly the information needed. These databases have a very strong search strategies. You can use based on a truncation basis, left truncation, right truncation, and Boolean logic operators are there, as well as the search studies are different from different databases to find the maximum research search feasibilities are given. Such powers are given in the databases to make more number of searches as per the users requirement. LexisNexis legal materials and Shepherd citations are recognized as the standard for legal research and are required topics in law schools throughout the US and the world. The Shepherd citation is only used in US because they will give the same citation for all the cited first in the US statutes and legal notifications. And it have news, current events and commentaries. It have a newspapers, more than all the news magazines, including major publications from US and around the world, local publications from all 50 states, TV and radio broadcast transcripts, blogs and web-based publications, subject indexing to take you the right editorials, critical reviews, science and sports, and other new categories. Business news and analysis publication. They give the business orientation and industry and market news ranging from petroleum extraction to education. Company information including SEC filings that are company financial statements including and the company profiles and country profiles and business condition. It can also be evaluated by using these databases. Law reviews and journals, US case law, including case summaries, head notes, and Shepherd citations for all federal and state courts, US statutes. These are the things available in the LexisNexis. The next is JSTOR. It is a journal store. It is a non-profit, not-for-profit service that helps the scholars, researchers, and students to discover the use and build upon a wide range of content in a trusted digital archive. Office service that helps scholars and researchers researchers and students to discover, use and build upon a wide range of content in a trusted digital archive. It uses information technology and tools to increase productivity and facilitate a new form of scholarship. JSTOR offers a high quality interdisciplinary archive to support scholarships and teaching. It includes archives of over 1,000 leading academic journals across the humanities, social science, and sciences, as well as select monographs and other materials valuable for academic work. It is full text searchable, offers search term highlighting, include high quality images, and interlinked by millions of citations. Suppose if you click the images, it will be linked to the site, interlinked, hyperlinked, and citation also available in this JSTOR. It provides collections in 8 modules, Arts and Science 1 to 8. It have different things. Established in 1997, the first collection includes 4 journals in economics, history, political science, and sociology, as well as in other key fields in the humanities and social sciences. The collection also contains titles of ecology, mathematics, and statistics. Overall, there are 119 titles in 21 disciplines, subjects. Here, publishing is a book publisher through online. It's published online database providing books published in a Fiat book publisher. It's one of the best book publishers in law discipline. For the book publication, by accessing the subscription fee is there. There are 2 types of subscription. That is for, suppose if you want to this year, you can pay for the subscription fee and end with that. Or otherwise, you can go for the perceptual subscription. That means once you paid for a book, it will be the lifelong you can have that book with your system like that. And they have the different module of subscription also. One is bundle. Bundle means they will have a collection of books and they will give us as a bundle. There is they won't give a single in that pieces. In some publishers will give that. What are the books if you want, you can choose. On the basis, they will price for the books. So it will be useful because suppose if you have one book, student can read at one person only. But in the online database, any number of students can have the access of that same book. That is the advantage than the books, print books. Library may add any further books by paying additional fees, subscription fees. Now it is some of the international legal databases have been looked into it. Now we are coming for an national online legal research databases, that is Indian legal research databases. Manupatra, SEC Online, All India Reporter, Supreme Courts and High Courts, AOR, Criminal Law Journal, Corporate Law Advisor, and CD Law Journal are some of the important databases in India. Manupatra also a comprehensive online legal database which provides information that facilitate the researchers to get the right information in a right way at the right time without spending more time. Previously, what will happen is they have to search the AR or SEC journals and volumes. That will take so much of time. Now it will facilitate easy to retrieve the information within a short span of time to present in the, even Manupatra printout also can be placed before the High Court or Supreme Court as a evidence of proof. Manupatra is one of the legal publishing that is it presents all 3 segments, that is called the print, CD-ROMs and publish, print, CD-ROM and online publishing. It will have all those. What are the things it will cover means? It covers judgments from all Supreme Court of India as well as all the High Courts, tribunals, judgments will be there, and the commissions and the committee reports, bar acts, the acts of the all states as well as the central acts will be there, rules and regulation, ordinance and pending bills, legal material on subject-based research. Search method. In the Manupatra, you can search in a multidisciplinary search engine. Suppose if you don't know anything about what is a citation or in which act, all those things, just to put what is the information you need, it will give. Suppose I want to some case law in that COVID-19. If you put COVID-19, it will give that all the case laws and the digestives, acts, what are the things happen in the legal things. On that basis, if you can evaluate, then take it. Manu search. Manu search is like that. Then next one is legal search. You can search by topical and party wise. Suppose if you know one person, one party, by that you can browse and you can collect the cases. Or otherwise, if you want to go by the constitution or subject wise like that, constitution or international constitutional law or criminal law, IPR like that, you can do that. Suppose if you know any one of the citation like that, it is a 2002 published in the January or like that, you can put your known citation. By that you can search the information. Suppose if you want to search the case laws, judgments delivered by the judiciary in a specific act or specific section, you can do by this using the Manupatra. These are the search provisions available in the Manupatra. The next one is SSE online. The Supreme Court cases online with the help of SSE online commercial software. It is also all the high courts and Supreme Court's judgments, and also it have its own journal part. The journal also articles also available in the databases, SSE online database. The searches are general search, topical search, based on the subject. Case index. Suppose if you have anything, any relation information about the case, you can browse it, you can search it. Otherwise, there is also a possibility for citation. On the basis, you can download from the SSE and search. The next one is All India Reporter, Supreme Court and High Court. The AIR Supreme Court software containing the data, it is also like all the Indian databases have all the Supreme Courts and High Court judgments and the article section. Some of the things have Privy Council's judgment, states, statutes and state legislation are there. Sorry. Has full text both in AIR Supreme Court, All India Reporter Supreme Court as well as the High Courts. It have more than honorable Supreme Court judges have rendered the valuable judgments, which is more than 700 designated topics and 4,300 subjects, statutes of central and state legislation. The software is easy to install, use, and customer friendly, and also conforms the international standard and norms. Now the AIR also come with aironline.com, aironline.in. By that you can also subscribe to the database. They have different modules according to the usage or according to your wish. You can subscribe the AIR database. Now in our university they have established the AIR cafe. Means it will give the training for our law students as well as the advocates. And with this basic objective, they established in a grand manner AIR cafe. In that you can get all India reporter information, judgment, statutes and state legislations, as well as they will also give the training for the practicing lawyers as well as our students to equip themselves in a better way to compete with the society in the judiciary. That level they are giving the training for the students as well as the practicing advocates. The High Court software contains data of all High Courts from 1965 to till date. This data contains judgments delivered by honorable judges on 5,042 statutes and acts covering over 550 sub-edited topics. This data is the source of decisions on various topics and subjects, including central state legislation from across the country. What are the such techniques available in nominal index? What is the thing you have? If you have a case information, you can suppose if you want a subject like a criminal law, IPO, or environmental law, like that, you can suppose if you want here the judge's name also. If you know the judge's name, you can search on the name of the judges. What are the judgment he rendered during that period? That also you can limit it. And one more thing is in this, they will give the list of overruled, dissent, reversed, followed. These type of on that basis also you can search. Head note also you can search. If you know any search term on the head notes, you can search. On that basis also you can get the case laws and judgments. And topic phrases, citation is general. If you know any one of that, case parties or judgment, which year, which journal, which page number. On that basis you can put it citation and search it. Subject or act along with these provisions also you can search the information. That the next one is a nominal index. By the nominal index also you can search the required case laws from the database. The next one is Corporate Law Advisor. The Corporate Law Advisor Plus is a product of Corporate Law Advisor Limited. It provides the digital contents of Corporate Law Advisor, a corporate magazine along with a business law supplement. CLA Plus is a short form, covers all the volumes since its inception, both Corporate Law Advisor and business law supplement. In the database also, these are the search. You can search the articles, case laws, notifications, and circulars, acts related to business law, and the rules and search, regulation search. This can be searched from this Corporate Law Advisor. CDJ Law Journal. This is a fully internet-based law reporter, which provides all the Supreme Court cases in India and all high courts, various tribunals, privy councils, and foreign courts. Complete set of full text judgment with the head notes and comparative citation throughout the year. It covers judgments of Supreme Court of India, all high courts in India, and it benches, tribunals, National Consumer Dispute Redressal Commissions, and all state commissions, debit recovery, appellate tribunals, all benches, IPR boards, appellate tribunal for electricity, and all the boards and the tribunals as covered by this CDJ database. It also have the legal news, what is happening in legal fraternity, and law commission reports. Next, the state central bar acts. What are the new acts coming from the each and every state and central has been published, and its notification, state central notification, and it have a conveyance and e-law dictionary is supplement, and legal chat with the CDJ member. If you have any queries or any doubts, you can chat with the CDJ members and clarify with about these publications under the database. Now, due to the COVID, we are not in a position to accessible to the library and not possible for the commercial. Suppose if you want to go for the commercial, we have to pay for more. So we have to shift now for open access legal resources is one of the best way to overcome the COVID-19 situation. For that, we will see the online legal databases, open access online legal databases. Open access online legal information sources. It has a lot of information sources. There is a free law access movement is there. By this free law access law movement, what all the countries have an agreement and form a one global legal information institute. By that, they produced all the legal information available in each and every country at free of cost to the people, and citizen has to know what's happening in the legal profession, like every act, case laws, at free of cost. For that, they established the institutions like Asia, Asian law, Australia, Australia, Canada, Canley, Common Law, Commonly, Common Legal Information Institute, Cyprus, Cyblaw, Global Legal Information Network, Hong Kong, for Hong Kong, HKLE, Ireland, and Italy, Kenya, University of Montreal, New Zealand, Pacific Islands, Philippines, Southern Africa, UK territories, USA, and World Global Information Institute. In that, we can see some of in a detailed way. The World Legal Information Institute is a free and independent non-profit global legal research facility developed collaboratively by 14 legal information institute and other outfits. It has been funded by the sponsors, as well as they will get some sort of funding from their own countries. On that basis, they are developing this information institute. The world covers 1,834 databases from 123 jurisdictions. 14 legal institutes are there. It will have the global information, global legal information, all countries database. If you see in the left side, all regions, others, and it will also have international decisions, law journals, law reforms, treaties, and the final appeal courts. All those things have. It is also have Philippines National Privy Commission advisory opinion, like that. It will have all the. In the right side, you can see that funding supporters and supporting legal information institutes like that. It is updated, last updated. I took some days before, 2nd July 2020. So it is also conducting a law via the Internet Conference 2020, London, UK, September 15th and 16th. They are called for the articles, papers. If anybody interested, they can publish their articles in the Internet conference conducted by the World League. In the World League, how many databases are available? It is each and every, the 14 and 15 institutions, all have the, suppose if the Asian countries, it will come in under the Asian Legal Information Institute. Common law countries, Common Law Legal Information Institute, it is a world. So each and everything have this number of databases. Asially have 211 databases, commonly have 835 databases, only have 1,255 databases. Asian Legal Information Institute, free access. The basic concept is to provide the legal information at free of cost to all the citizens in the country as well as the world. The Asian Legal Information Institute have 330 databases from 28 Asian jurisdictions via 8 legal information institutes. This also provides a lot of information about the Asian countries to provide free legal information to all the people throughout the world via web-based information. Australian Legal Information Institute, ASLI, this provides internet to the better access to the information for their people, for the Australian people. The Australian Legal Information Institute provides free internet access to Australian legal materials. ASLI broad public policy agenda is to improve the access to justice through better access to information. Justice, the people must know what is the rules that are available in the country or in the, suppose we are going to the other countries, we want to know what are their countries' laws and rules and regulation. For we have to maintain a decorum and decent in the during that period we visit there. For that, all the informations are available in the Global Legal Information Institute. So Australia Legal Information Institute provides about the Australian country. publish public information, that is primary legal materials, legislation, treaties, and decisions of courts and tribunals. Secondary legal materials created by public bodies for the purpose of public access, law reform, and Royal Commission report, for example, and the substantial collection of statutes and legal information from the Australian board. British and Irish Legal Information Institute. The Bailey also an active legal information institute. It provides, it also conducts a lot of conferences and workshops for the development of legal professionals and law students. Most comprehensive set of British and Irish primary legal materials that are available for free and in one place on the internet. In August 2018, Bailey included 1 or 2 databases covering 10 jurisdictions. The system contains around 169 gigabytes of legal materials and around 10 lakhs 1,463 searchable documents are available. Now we come to our national institute, Legal Information Institute of India. It has been, Legal Information Institute of India is established to provide free online access of legal resources of Indian legislation of central, state, and union territories with the case laws and academic legal resources. It also provides information on treaties of India. It have 107 databases and have the judgments of 37 courts and tribunals. It have more than 37 Indian national legislation from 1836 and bilateral treaties, law reform reports, and about law journals articles. It will be little bit we will see here. The legal it is a free and independent non-profit access of 159 databases of Indian law. So you can access All India Reporter from this one 1907 to 1948 like that, and also you have cases, legislation, journals, and scholarship, law reforms, treaties for all the databases. It is a central government and all the states, Supreme Courts and High Courts, all the information you can get from that. Here also you can see the partner institution. 5 law institutes are partner supporting institution. Our Tamil Nadu Dr. Ambedkar Law University also one of the supporting institution for the legal of India. You can get all the information, case laws and journals published by all the national schools. This is one of the good to read and develop our research attitude. The cases you can by region, and cost list, district courts, high courts, tribunals, you can get from all the case laws. For that, if you go like that, you can see that Andhra Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, Bharat. So you can search from not only from the Lee of India, also from the World Lee catalog. You can get it, all the information, databases. Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Tamil Nadu. So you can click here, you can get all the information about that. Suppose if you want to find the cost list and district courts, you can directly go to the Lee of India. You can get all the information about the district courts. Now they are digitizing one by one. Sessions Shillong, district courts of Ranchi decisions. So by clicking that, you can take all the district court judgments, and they are doing it. legislations, you can, like that, you can get the judgments of high courts, tribunals, like that. Suppose legislation, if you want to see the central government or by region wise, you can also do that. Once again, the legislation by the relevant country, relevant state, you can get it. Journals and scholarship. There is academic journals. You can see all the national law schools publishing journals. IPR, Delhi Judicial Academy Journal, GNU Law Review, Indian Journal of Constitutional Law, Indian Journal of Constitutional Law, Indian Journal of IPR. Like that, you have a number of journals, and also have then see NALSA Student Law Review, NALSA Student Law Review, and Journal of Symbiosis Law School. Like that, you can see all the national law schools you can access. Like that, law reforms. What are the law? The institution has been reformed by state or central government. If you want to see the central government reforms, you can click that. You can see all the India Law Commission of India, Law Commission reports. Searchable like that. You can collect all the information, whatever you want. So during this period, you can it provides the information at a free of cost. There are 2 treaties. You can also browse, search the Indian treaties from this Lee of India. So Indian treaty series. And also you can browse in the treaties of international agreements. This information can be searched for use by using the Lee of India. These are really, this Lee of India have a really worthy product in the sense you can access legal information at free of cost from your home without spending any cost. The other one is National Distillery of India. Huge collections. It is have a lakhs of books, e-books in the online space. The website is NDL IITK.ac.in. By clicking the site, you can go through. Just I took a law part only. It will cover all the subjects and have all the languages too, Indian languages too. Suppose you can get the Tamil books, Tamil version books in the National Digital Library. And moreover, the school books are also in the National Digital Library. It is a huge collection. It has more lakhs of books. So you can just try it. It is also have the mobile app. By getting the, if you download and in the Android phone, the mobile app, wherever you go, you can read and you can download whatever the information, whatever the book information you want. It is a great initiative by the government of India, as done by through Calcutta, IIT Calcutta. So it is also linked with the open access sources. It also covers judgments, acts, articles, and notices. The law judgment articles book review, it will take from the Indian Law Institute, judgment report article from Legal Information Institute of India, newspaper articles are from the Human Rights Law Network, Law Judgment Act from the Bombay High Court Judges Library, Act Judgment Notice, High Court of Karnataka, Constitution and Law, video lecture. This is the Consortium for Educational Communication. I will just inform in the next forthcoming slides. What are the video lectures available? You can learn legal aspects, legal knowledge from the Consortium of Educational Communication. It has wonderful video lectures and question paper from Dispur Law College, Guwahati. The Indian law reports, the digital library, National Digital Library, we have Indian law reports, Lucknow, Patna. These are taken from the content is Indian Law Institute, New Delhi. Allahabad, Indian Law Courts, Calcutta from 1876 to 1940, 1876 to 1940, like that. We have all the law reports in the National Digital Library. These are the video lectures. Career in law. Suppose if you want to, you can go and browse in the digital library about the career in law. I put some of the things: compulsory licensing in India case study, Constitution of India, anti-defection law, framing of Constitution, judicial review, politics and law, criminal justice system, part 1 and 4, democracy and constitution in India, about our father of legal, Indian Constitution, Bhimrao Ambedkar, Life and Work, volume 1 and 4 will be there, and the Indian Constitution. So the emergency provisions in India, the volume 2, emerging issues in patent law, fundamental rights, volume 1, part 1 to part 9, preventive detention law for fundamental rights, fundamental rights and duties, basic concepts, grounds for refusal and trademark registration, and imperatives of Constitution India, 2 volumes. Indian Judiciary, part 1 and part 4, infringement of patents, remedies and relief, intellectual property rights. These are the videos available in the National Digital Library. Patentability requirement in India, utility and novelty, subject matter in patentable subject matter in India. All the videos are available. Interestingly, President of India 1 and 2, President Rule 1 and Volume 1 and 2, and the Governor, about the Governor part 1 and 2, Right to Information Act. So you can learn all those things from these video lectures. The other part is now we are going to online e-journals. E-journals plays a major role in research as well as learning of knowledge. So it shows that suppose EGIS is a journal information service. You know the journal title, you can type the title, and all things you can put in the columns. All will be there. It is a down arrow. It will have the options. You can click and search. You can find what are the information you need. So it will, suppose if you search for a keywords polymer, having all words polymer, you can get these much of outputs. So it shows the go pages 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. You can see online availability from which year, what is the country of publication, who is the publisher, like that. On the basis, if you want to, you can go and click and get the information. And one of the major open access journal directory is DOS. It's a directory of open access journals. It is a community curated online directory that index and provides access to high quality open access peer reviewed journals. In now recent times, most of the people publishing the online journals without indexing for the namesake, for the benefit out of it, to get the name or get the points like that. But now, even though it is a free open source, it have indexed. Index means it have a quality in publishing the articles. Peer review means they have the editorial board. On the basis of the editorial board reports only, they publish in the journals. All funding by donation only, and from sponsors, and 78% from the members and all device services are free of chargeable, including index. So indexing also we can access through free of cost. It is one of the most valuable journal information database is available at free of cost. You can search any subject and in English language. So you can search browse by alphabets, or you can go by subjects. Suppose if you doesn't know the exact title of the journal, you know the initial alphabet, then you go to click by the letter alphabet, you can, the list will be given, then you can find out the journal what you want. Browse by subject. Suppose all the subjects will be there. You can search on the basis of which department you want, which subject you want, general works, history, law and political science. These are the journals. If you go to that law and political science, if you click that, you can have a list of journals, and the journals, what the journal you want, can. This is by the London University Libraries, is the head office for the DOJ open access journals. It have 14,877 journals and 11,925 journals searchable at article level. You can search 14,877 journals. Even within the articles, you can search about 11,925 journals. It have more than 50,59,953 articles. So it is a huge collection. It covers about 133 countries. From the articles from the 133 countries. So fully free access. There is no cost. It's unrestricted, full text, no embrox, all subjects and languages. You can use it. You can access these journals and benefit out of it. It will be very useful for the research. The next one is Network Digital Library of Thesis and Dissertation. So suppose research, if you want to know what are the research has been published in the world, you can go to this page and search for the, what is, suppose if you are interested in constitutional law or IPR or any general subject, environmental law like that. So you can search and show what are the researches has been done in the your interested area that can be obtained from this database, ETD Digital Library, Electronic Thesis and Dissertation. The home page is www.thesis.org. The next one is UMI dissertation service. This is also for, you can search all the PhD thesis submitted, research report submitted. You can check here your dissertation or thesis for publication. Thesis dissertation you need. Ordering. Well, if you find something relevant to you, you can order, choose the products. It's a paid one. Also, you can just level on demand, they will sell it. It is not an open source. It will be paying, you have to pay, but you can search at free of cost. And after that, getting it, you have to pay for what you want. This is a, now we have discussed about the open source, open access sources. What are the, just I want to put some input. Suppose if you have a supporting hand, you can give support to disabled, differently abled people. For them, like us, they have to read, means they need something, some assistive technology for their learning. If any, those who are reading it, if you have a friends or if your known people are there, for that, the legal information has to be reached. Legal information literacy has to be done by them, because all has to know the law and importance. Then only we can form a society with a orderliness, or otherwise without, the people doesn't know the law. So see, now the people, the government insisting for social distancing, but nobody bother about, most of the people is not bother about and going here and there. The reason is they are not aware what will happen because if the social distancing is not maintained, in that way, all the legal law aspects has to be designated to all citizens of the state as well as the country. Suppose somebody differently able, they are not in a position to access the what now we so called online legal informations. For them, if somebody helps, or these are the facilities available. The SARA is a scanner and reader. Suppose if you put the place the scan in the scanner any document, it will reader in a the device will read, scan the document, scan the page, and it will read. So the blind should worry about that. It can listen all informations outputs. Like that, Braille books and printer. The Braille books is for fully visually impaired. They can read by the special. It is printed in a special dots. Now the Braille printer are available. By that, if you have any information in the internet, you can directly print and give it to the visually impaired. They can use, they can read very easily. This is one of the facility. Our Anna Centennial Library as well as our University Library have the Braille printer and the Braille books. And the next one is talking books. The talking books is nothing but the book will read the entire thing, speak automatically by the equipment. It will be useful for the visually impaired, like job access with the speech. It will suppose if you browse in the internet, the visually impaired is need not to work out any. It automatically read by using the speaker. They can hear all the information available in the internet. Like that, digital accessible information system for the different people. So these are the assistive technology. More than that, suppose hearing impaired, partially impaired, there is a special device called as a keyboard will be magnified keyboard. By that, there will be each and every letter have Braille points, Braille letters. By that, they can use it, as well as the English alphabets also there in a bigger size. Suppose I have color vision problem in colors. There is a separate instrument. It will give as per the user, the color magnifier will change and it will give the right information in a right color. These are the assistive technology used for differently able people. We have to take care of them for their improvement. The next one is e-content creation. Now, I would like to highlight some of the important informations available oriented to academic level. Suppose somebody due to their work environment, they are not in a position to study or collect the information. You can go for Padasala, PG Padasala, Padasala. There you will get all the courses, syllabus wise books will be available. it is also UG level, PG level, law courses, and other sciences, courses. For all courses, the e-Pathashala have the textbooks, e-contents, so you can read from the e-content created by the National Mission for Education through Information and Communication Technology. That will be available e-Pathashala. For the link, you can go for directly e-Pathashala, or otherwise go to ugc.ac.in. From that, you can get the information about, there is a link for the e-Pathashala. The next one is Swayam Prabha. It is launched in 2017. It is a DTH channel. Swayam Prabha, these all the things are initiated by the MHRD. They done 32 DTH channels devoted to telecasting high quality educational program. In 24/7 it is available by the GSAT satellite by Swayam Prabha. swayamprabha.gov.in. By this website, if you go to that, you can access the channels, DTH channels for 24/7. It all related to educational programs only. The next one is Vidyamantra. It is also a online legal portal for all the e-content projects developed by the NMICT. The portal provides easily access the desired material, including audio, video, learning material, textual material, multimedia enriched material, etc. through a single interface. For the website Vidyamantra plus .influnet.ac.in. If you go through the website, you can get all the audio, video learning materials for your studies. We already discussed about the National Digital Library. The Swayam online course. Due to the job, suppose if you have completed BL and due to work pressure, you are not in a position to do LLM, or if you are not in a position to learn, if you are interested in learning, you go to Swayam online course. There are all level. It is a certificate and certificate course, diploma course, as well as UG courses and PG level courses are available. You can learn from your home. They will give a username, password. That will be, you can access the courses. There are video lectures are available. They have weekly schedules. Every week you have to do this, cover this much of syllabus, and you have to submit the assignments for it. After that, they will conduct the examination. After, provide your certificate. It will be 100% by MHRD and the UGC approved courses are there. You can use it and enrich your knowledge by using the Swayam online courses. The next one is National Knowledge Network. It will provide technical support to the entire country. They also part of it MIC programs. The next one is NPTEL, National Program Technology and Network. This is also a technology-based technology subjects like engineering, NPTEL.ac.in. If you go and see the is textbooks for first standard to 12th standard. You can collect, you can download books from the ncrt.in. The open access book, DOA is a digital open access book. From that you can download books at free of cost and the open access. We already discussed about the Directory of Open Access Journals. Open Knowledge Repository, it is about the World Bank. World Bank content, World Bank information is available in the Open Knowledge Repository available in the World Bank. The website is http://openknowledge.worldbank.org. Sorry. The next one is MOOCs implementer. Here, massive open access courses are available in this platform. You can also use the content, all our video contents, use it for your enrichment of your knowledge. Already discussed about the e-Padasala, e-PG Padasala, PG courses will be available in that. The e-content courseware in UG subject, the CSC Consortium of Educational Communication .NICT courseware will be available. So different in the online materials, what is the beauty? No, a subject, suppose if you take Constitution Article 1 to 14 is discussed by not only a single faculty member, there may be one or two, more than 4 professors discussed about that, and they have been kept in the platform. Using this online courses. It is about the Shuddha Sindha and the Shuddha the thesis evaluate. All the thesis, PhD thesis published in the university will be stored in the Shuddha Ganga. Shuddha Sindhi will be stored. Suppose you want to take a new PhD topic, you have to go through all the Shuddha Sindha and Shuddha Ganga. You know what are the researchers are going within the country, which institution, who is the guideline.
But you are not visible, sir.
Sir,
Yes.
now we are in the information world. We have to evaluate the information. What initially we discussed, there are information is flooding in our WhatsApp group as well as all the internet, emails like that. Suppose we have to evaluate how to evaluate the evaluation. The evaluation has to be done. First, you have to consider the source. Who is provide the information on what base? From where he traced the information and submitted, provided for us. The next one is we have to read beyond that information, about the information beyond the level, what it speaks, whether the information is, what the content is relevant, or this is a right information. What are the sources he mentioned? That has to be, have to see that. Check the author, whether the author is known about the subject or is an expert in the field. Subject field has to be verified. What are the credentials of the author? That has to be taken into consideration. After that, what are the references or sources he given as a supporting document for his article or for his research? That has to be evaluated. After that, the date of whether on which date he has submitted the information. It's a very recent or very old one, or all those things has to be verified. Or some people will, for joke, in recent times by COVID, he is expired, he is affected, like that fake news are published in our WhatsApp groups. That has to be evaluated. Whether he is the guy character has to be known. Whether he is a person will do the right things or unnecessarily will do things like that. That has to be verified. Then whether we are biased in, suppose some person will say the information, we are biased on that person. We don't believe him. That is our internal biases. On that basis, we are not ready to accept the information. That should not be there. After that, some experts will be there, or some local person will be there. We have to verify with him whether the information is right or wrong, like that. Once if you these criteria are given by the International Federation of Library Association. So these criteria are to consider. Suppose if you are taking based on some information a decision, before that you have to check all the criteria whether he submit that the information is right or good without, or otherwise it is a fake. That has to be ascertained first. Then only you have to take a decision on the next level. This is the method useful for ascertaining if it is if you are not check the information, evaluate the information, then you proceed on it, you will lose or get bad name for the action what you have done. I am come to a conclusion. So what you have to know, glass a book, a new book every day that will enrich your reading habit. Then read a book in a week. Every book you have to read. Buy a book in a month. That means if you buy a book in every month, definitely within a year you will have a 12 books. After 5 to 6 years, you will have a wonderful home library that will enrich not only you as well as your family and your children and your friends. The book habits, suppose many people will say, tell me who is your friend, I will judge you. We will say, what type of books you will read, we will judge your character. So book is a right companion, but you have to choose before what sort of books you are to have it within you. You have to select good books, not bad books. Learning gives creativity. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking leads to knowledge. Knowledge makes you great. It is given by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He is a former president of India. So he told, dream, dream, dream. One day you will be it will be real. Like that, all will dream to access online open resources and enrich your knowledge and your wisdom. Then you will have a wonderful future. Thank you for the opportunity given to me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for this wonderful session. It is highly informative. Once again, I thank you on behalf of Sahil Academy and also on behalf of all the participants here, sir. Any participant have any question, you can raise your hands. I unmute. Gomati, raise hand.
Good evening, sir. Ashok sir, good evening. Ashok sir, am I audible? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Very happy to meet you after a long break, sir. I am the product of School of Excellence in Law. I have seen you many times in the university, sir. Very nice, great session, sir. Great session, sir. Very fine session. And I have one basic question, sir. All the academic aspects and all the subject-oriented aspects has been adequately dealt by you. My only basic question is, sir, we have two sources of contents, so books and also online sources. Which is more credible, sir? Whether is it going to be a book and all the journals which are going to be coming out through the form of the books, is it going to be credible, or the online sources, which is the apt, credible source of information for the legal fraternity? That's all, sir.
Okay. Each and everything. See, in the ancient time, after the technology invention, most of the people decided that hereafter there is no library will be there, no book will be there, only online content will be there.
Yeah.
But it is not like true, because most of the people will like reading.
Yes.
Books only.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Sure. Yeah.
As for your question,
yeah.
Suppose if you are going to a court, okay,
yes, sir.
You want to a client, a judgment, you are arguing for a case.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Your opponent advocate has put some other question. You have to
Yes.
search for the relevant information, relevant case to
Yes.
him. For that time, you should not go to your library. You browse all the AR volumes or SSC volumes. It's not possible.
Yes, sir.
So,
That is
these are-
impractical. Impractical. Yeah.
the online legal resources are available. It is a substitute
Yeah.
to retrieve the information in very short span of time. Within a, so now all the resources, the databases are in the mobile apps also. Just
Yeah,
you
sure,
can
sir.
click and
Yes.
you can get cases and you can upload
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
It is, but the online is enough. Not we don't want to add print. Print is
Yeah.
essential because for the research aspects. You can't
Okay.
go by online research, online journals. Just
Yeah.
keeping it and read online, doing research is a little bit tough. Why? Because you can see the computers 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours, not
Yeah.
more than. But
Sure, sir.
in the
Yes.
case of books, you can read up to 10 hours.
There is no limitation, sir. There is no
Now,
limitation for reading the books. Yes. Yes. Yes.
that will be useful. So
Yes.
every aspect on the basis of requirement,
Yeah.
both resources are required.
Yes, sir. And my another question, sir. Last question. We are taking the printout from the online online sites and all. We are going to take the printout of any judges or any citations, and we are giving that printout copy to the judges. And some judges are not accepting that. There might be some sort of corrections and some sort of additions in that online content. Many say like that. What do you opine from that, sir? What is your opinion regarding that?
The High Courts and Supreme Courts approved only All India Reporter AR copy
Yes.
and the SEC online. The
Yes.
two databases are allowed by all the courts. The remaining,
Yes.
suppose if you somewhat Manupatra, and the
Yeah.
remaining, they may not have. What is the issue now? Suppose the case is repelled or this sort of information is not available in some other databases.
Oh.
That may not be consideration. If you go
Okay.
by All India Reporter or SEC, definitely they will accept. Even
Oh.
in the database itself, they will have that. This can be produced as the proof for judgment.
Yes, 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 yes. Only the authorized contents from the online websites are accepted by the courts. Is it, sir? Yes, yes.
Sorry.
Only the authorized websites or authorized journals are only this one authenticated in
Yeah,
the courts.
definitely, because it is based on the reputation. The companies
Yeah.
are for a long period, they want to do
Yeah.
mistakes like that. So on the
Yes, sir.
basis, suppose the new resource, new databases are coming, they
Yes,
maybe do some mistakes.
Okay.
That cannot be taken by the court for deciding a case.
That's correct, sir. That's correct. Yeah. And I also experienced this sort of incident in the courts wherein it was an edited copy. The judgments, they are taking the printout and there's some sort of editions have taken place. So the honorable judges say that no, we can't accept all these things. But from your version, All India Reporter, Manupatra, all these accepted journals are being this one made
Definitely. All
admissible
India
in the
Reporter
courts.
SEC is accepted by the High
Yeah,
Court.
it is admissible. Okay, fine, sir. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Nice, and a great session, sir. Great effort, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, Mr. Suresh Khanna.
Hello. So good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
So only one question. Is there any similar websites like India Kanun, Manupatra, CaseMine, free sources website? Is there any other website to accelerate?
Sorry, sir.
Is there any other free website like Indian Kanun, CaseMine?
Yeah, there are so many websites. Sir, findlaw.com is there. If you juris.com is there. There are more number of online open access, free open access databases are there, sir. If you just click in the Google itself, it will come a lot of. Even our university website also have the open access journals list, sir.
Okay.
If you have any specific query also, let me know. I will help.
No, I need some websites name alone, free access.
Sorry?
I need some free. I thought of asking you some free websites name.
Yeah. Findlaw.com is there. Juris.com is there. ePrint, like that. Many legal databases are there in open access.
Okay.
Because of
Thank you very
5
much.
courses, I take just 5 like that. Not I covered the entire databases in the commercial as well as the open access.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sir, you can mute yourself, sir. Ma'am, DR ma'am.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sir, very nice session, sir. You have covered a very broad area in such a limited period of time. And it is not only useful for law faculties, it is also useful for law, non-law faculties. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir, Mr. Sedhuram. Mr. Sedhuraman, you can unmute your mic.
Hello. Yes, sir. Sir, like this large journals, management papers, journals, or anything available, sir? This same open access. Shall we get it?
Sorry, sir.
For manage.
Thank you, sir.
Your mic is muted again. Sedhuraman, sir. You unmute your mic, sir.
No, okay.
Now it's okay. You can ask your question.
Sir, like this large journals, the management journals also available with this, sir, because BBA, LLB, and other things for faculty.
Yes, sir. There are so many databases for management.
Especially for management for thesis and other things.
If you want an open access or commercial databases, sir.
Open access as well as this commercials for preparing thesis and other things.
Okay, sir. If you go to the IIMM website, sir, you can find out management site.
Okay, right.
Indian Institute of Management. Otherwise, give your email, sir.
Okay, sir.
I will send it to you.
Okay, right, sir. Thank you. Shall I give the email in this group, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, right, sir. Thank you. I will do it immediately.
Anybody have any questions, sir? Any more questions? You can raise your hand, sir, or otherwise I will end the session. I think nobody is there. So we are going to end, sir. Thank you very much again, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for all the participants, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.